it hard. Rap it hard. Cyrus says, chillin' in Kyoto, ran with my man's grills. Smoking nicotine, say fuck a fast. Yo, we got that white girl, so we make those grill
That?
Okay.
Did you enjoy that? Was that good? Okay, so this is our sort of bedhead section, so our street section. So bedhead for us and the street sort of tribe is very much a youthful sort of feel to the tribe. It's something that's quite progressive, but still has more of that commercial feel to it. So it's quite young, it's fun, takes inspiration from different elements of fashion and music. But anything that we do for us as a team and as a brand, we actually feel that it's very important to be able to convert it into sort of salon-friendly techniques and mixtures. So this might not be what your everyday client looks like, but we will probably have one or two clients, or even more, depending on where we are, that want something a bit different, so a bit more of a statement look. So I'm going to pass you over to Richie, and you can break down some of the techniques for you.
I'm going to break it down for you guys. Bring Lee in front to show you guys the simplicity. Really, the best work is always try to keep it simple. Of course, look at the shape first. It's a nice little cropped haircut. Okay, so there's a lot happening in a short place, so you cannot put too much highlights everywhere. You're disturbing the haircut a little bit, okay? So just to make sure you give it that kind of cleanness and tone expressing themselves. What we did here, really, her natural level is level of a 6. Again, we have an amazing bleach or lightening powder. So did you true light. What we did, lift the hair, bring it to a pale yellow, shampoo it, towel dry, shampoo conditioner, towel dry the hair, tone it wet, okay? Very simple. The formulation, we create like a nude blonde, okay? Again, I think we have the formula on the screen, soon you're gonna see it. We use like really 9/8-3, which really is like our demi-permanent. 50 grams of that, then 15 grams of 003, which is like a soft gold. Then again, using our demi-permanent, but adding our permanent color, because you can intermix your demi-permanent with your permanent to get that kind of a soft copper in it. Just like 5 grams of 7044, which is permanent and semi-permanent, to create that kind of very soft nude. Activator again, TIGI activator 8.5, mixing ratio 1 to 1.5 on wet hair. Of course, if you want to make it a little more translucent again, you can just change the mixing ratio 1 to 2 if you want. So you get less deposit, more like depositing your tone only. Okay, I hope you guys like it. It's really beautiful. Also, one thing is very important. You see how it's matching the skin tone, the eyes and everything. Make sure you frame a little bit the face with the hair color also. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what we kind of wanted to share with you was sort of a mixture of different looks as well, because when you work in a salon, there will be colours that you would work with every single day. And, you know, certain colours will always be in fashion as well. So what we tend to do is that we look at shade families. So we tend to work with your brunettes, your reds, your blondes, your darker tones and your pastels. And then we look at a progression for each palette from season to season. So the changes when it comes to colour is not major, but there'll be a slight change, you know, from season to season. And this particular palette is a great example of that. So here in front of you, what you've got is a poppy red, and you can see the mixture there on the screen as well. Last season in the red palette, there was a real emphasis on a slightly cooler tone. For this season, we see a slightly warmer effect, so more of your tangerines, your coppers, your poppy reds. So it has a slightly more of an orange undertone. So for those of you who don't use our products, I'll just break the color down slightly too. So I'll describe it a little bit more. You've got the mixtures on the screen. We worked with a light brown as as a base, and we've injected this with tones such as red and gold. And she was actually blonde before, so I wish you could have seen actually the prior or the previous colour. She was very, very blonde, and we put the colour on, and to get more of a multitonal effect, what we did was that we used a very simple block colouring technique, but we put it on the roots first, and then we stretched the colour out just the last sort of 5 minutes or so. So you'll get a slightly deeper effect on the root area, and you'll get more of that sort of lighter poppy feel through the length and ends. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the opposite to this then would be more of your pastel tones. So again, this is probably a look that, you know, not your everyday client would wear, but within the sort of blonde range now then, pastels are very big, and they've been kind of quite popular for the last few seasons. But this season, you'll see a lot of pastel tones on the catwalk, on the street, you know, you'll see it on celebrities even. So here we wanted to create more of a steel charcoal palette for you, so slightly cooler. Again, if you wanted it to be more commercial, you can dilute it down. To break it down slightly for you, again, you saw the mixture. We started off by pre-lightening the hair, and we used our True Light series, so that's our bleach product, with 6%. Then we removed that, so we had a very clean canvas, and we worked creatively. Sectioning pattern here is that we had a horseshoe. Through the underneath, we worked a deep charcoal mixture. And then through the top section, we worked more of that steely mixture as well. So if we can get that up on the screen, that'd be great, and I can refer to it. So there you go. So you've got the two different mixtures here. With the charcoal mixture, we actually use a depth, the 3/0. So that's why it's slightly darker through the underneath. And then the mixture that you see underneath, and it's for the steely tone, so it's slightly lighter, so it's a bit more transparent. Okay, I hope you like that, enjoyed that. Thank you very much.